Well, hello there, Better Call Saul fans. I'm back with a few observations and predictions for the upcoming episode. First off, I wanted to say in my last video, I said that the last scene with Gene was up in the Breaking Bad timeline. That was incorrect. We know that the license plate now, Kiwi pointed it out amongst others, it said 05 on it, so that would have to put it back before then, about a year after Kim left. But I think with the hint at Badger with the public masturbation is foreshadowing that that's where we're going to pick up in the Breaking Bad timeline. We might see a scene still in between, but and another observation I wanted to make. The painting, I should have seen that. Courtney pointed that out on her channel. That's the same painting from Breaking Bad that was in Breaking Bad twice. And remember how, if you saw my last video, I said that Reed Diamond had been in Homicide: Life on the Street. And according to IMDb, Ray Seahorn, one of her first roles on TV was in Homicide: Life on the Street. That's what it said. Now, geez, she must have been like a teenager back then. That was back in the last century. But also, speaking of Ray Seahorn, and this will lead into my predictions now. She mentioned that we're going to see a Rashomon effect. Probably not pronouncing that right. It's a Japanese film. I haven't seen it. But there's a film that uses the same effect that you might be familiar with. Hold on a second. Here, it's right here on my shelf. Hold on. There, I had to change the lighting so you could see that there. Yeah, Vantage Point. It was a pretty good movie. Let me put this back on the shelf here. But it's the same sort of Rashomon effect that Ray Seahorn was talking about. So, and that leads me into the observations now. I think either in the cold open or in the first scene. Of course, the cold open, you never can tell how those are going to go. There might be a pink teddy bear in the cold open this week. Just a shot in the dark. But, no, I think we'll definitely see what happened to Kim. Everybody, Kim left. We saw what happened to Jimmy. Seems logical. We get to find out now what happens to Kim. And, of course, Dos Hombres are supposed to be in this week, too. And Carol Burnett, again, I think Carol Burnett is Kim's mom. These people that say that she's too old to be Kim's mom are ridiculous. But we know that the two hombres are supposed to be in, Mr. Cranston and Mr. Paul. Now, Bryan Cranston, I saw, said that there's only 3 scenes, and I wouldn't want to challenge his veracity, especially after that business with Mr. Odenkirk. But, so there's only going to be 3 scenes where they're involved. But he wasn't sure where they fit in the story. Maybe we'll see just 1 scene with him this week. 2 next week. Or different combinations and permutations and all that. But, and what else? Oh, yeah. Nippy. That's mighty suspicious that after 9 episodes they switched their format. And of course, Nippy, me being me, the first thing that popped into my head was Nippy Jones from the 1957 World Series. I'll put a link in there in case you don't know who that is. Same thing happened in the 57 World Series, happened in the 69 World Series with the amazing Mets. Cleon Jones instead of Nippy Jones. But that's beside the point. I think this may be the episode where the plane comes back. I just don't see Vince Gilligan passing up on the opportunity to use that airplane again. I just think that's how it's gonna turn out. Yeah, and so I guess that just wraps it up. I'm looking forward to Monday's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe. I've only got like 7 subscribers, and so, I guess I should have put up a spoiler alert, but I only have, 17, 18 views, so spoilers. Talk to you later. Bye.